Okay, now I think we all right, child. I don't know what the tea is. I think we good now. I think we good now, Miss Gina. Child, I have never seen that happen before. I ended that live yesterday. I don't know how in the world it started that live. That is crazy to me. Baby, is the people trying to set me up? What's tea? What is going on? Is the people trying to set me up this morning? What was that about? That was crazy. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I have no clue what that was about. I don't know. But good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you guys are doing well on this beautiful what is today? Today is Monday. Monday, Monday, Monday. Monday, Monday. Monday, Monday. All right, let me copy this link. I'm pretty sure folk didn't get no notification. It's a one person is watching. What is going on with YouTube this morning? I don't know. YouTube seems to be glitching a little bit this morning. What's the T YouTube? You got a notification for this one? When I look down, it literally say one person watching me. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But anyway. All right. First of all, good morning. Let me speak to the people that's in here thus far. Miss Gina, good morning. Good morning, Miss Angela. Good morning. Cece, grown woman, don't try me. Good morning, Nurse Janae. Good morning. Miss Gina, good morning. Shelly, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Listen, we are here to discuss a couple things. We're going to discuss some things dealing with the MAGA folks. But most of all, we're going to be talking about the tea that was dropped yesterday over there on the Bro Chat Instagram page regarding Bell Collector. And see, this is another example of I told y'all so. Okay, so we're gonna get into all of it. We're gonna get into all of it for sure, for sure, for sure. Um, give me 2 seconds. Let me do this really quick. All right. Let us get crunk, get crunk, get crunk, get crunk. Hey. Okay. All right. I had to share this out because again, I don't know what happened to the last link. So let me make sure everybody get this. All right, there we go. What's up, Mocha Drop? What's going on? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. This picture has me gooped and gagged. He needs his thyroid check. Oh, you trying to say I need my thyroid check? Cause they say that's me. What you trying to say? You trying to say I need to get my thyroid check? Is that what you trying to say, Miss Gina? Is that what you saying? Is that what you saying? You saying I need to go around there to the doctor and get my thyroid check? Is that what you saying? What you saying, Miss Gina? What you saying? Yeah. Hey, Miss Jocelyn. Hey, Miss Felicia. I'm trying to figure out what you saying because the people said this was me. The people said this was me. So what you saying, Miss Gina? You saying I need to go get my thyroid checked? Ooh. I go get it checked. If that what you saying I need to go do, go get my thyroid checked, child. They say this is me in the picture. Hello, it's me. Hello, it's me. It's me. Okay, anyway. Hey, Mama Bees. Hey, Jamie. Hey, DK. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. All right, let's go ahead and get into the things because I can't be here too long because I got so much to do today. Jesus. Pray my strength in the Lord. Pray my strength in the Lord. All right. All things are alleged in my opinion. So let's go ahead and get into the things. And I want to start off with this Bell Collective tea. Now I was minding my business. I went to bed early because I was a little aggravated at a couple things, and so I went to bed early and I knew I had to get up early and get nephew ready. Nephew is starting to head back to school, you know, and stuff of that sort, and so had to get nephew ready. So I said, well, let me just get on here. I did my little meditating and praying this morning, and then I started surfing the internet. I said, let me get over here on Instagram and see what the people is saying over here on Instagram, child. So I gets over there on Instagram. Huh? I gets over there on Instagram and I see this post made by Bro Chat. Okay. Shout out to Bro Chat and shout out to Mitch from over there at the Bro Chat. Y'all know about Bro Chat, okay? And it's some Bell Collective tea. It is some Bell Collective tea. So they are interviewing Joshy. Joshy. Okay. Y'all know yes, please keep him lifted because y'all know lately, and I don't want to say too much so people can try to use it against me, but y'all know that he's been really physical lately. So my prayer is that he don't go up to these folk place and show out. That's what I hope he don't do. But I mean, they're trained for those things, so I just pray that he he keeps it at a minimum. So let's just keep praying, y'all. Please keep praying for your boy. Hey little baby, what's going on? What's up, Chef JJ? Ain't seen you in a while. What it do? What it do? What it do? So I go over there and I'm looking at Bro Chat and I see that Josh has done an interview with Bro Chat. In this interview clip, there are several things going on in this interview clip. So it's a preview to what's supposed to drop this evening of an interview that they did with Joshy. Now, first of all, I told y'all that Joshy was straight bull pucky and all of the things, and I just can't take. I just can't take. Okay, Joshy is definitely one of those messy girls that good morning, Chef. Do Mitch come? Mitch came up on Millie Chun's. Yeah, I watched it. It said that Josh Day did not believe him and Damien got receipts. Yeah. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Good morning, girl. What's the tea? Good morning, Miss Adrian. Good morning, good morning. So I'm gonna let y'all hear the audio of the video because I found it to be very interesting. But I already told y'all that in my opinion, I told y'all Josh was playing with his words. When he says that Leticia reached out to him, I'm not saying that Leticia is no saint. I'm not saying that Leticia is not capable of doing some foul bull crap. But we have to know where Josh's plate was when he was on the show. You have to think about it. Josh was fired by Latrice. Okay. So Josh has a reason to, well, he doesn't have a reason, but that is his reason probably for going around and talking and doing what he's doing is because he got fired. Now I'm gonna let y'all hear the audio again of this. I can't show the actual video because I don't want to get in trouble. It ain't even got nothing to do with Bro Chat. It got everything to do with YouTube. So I'm gonna play this clip because I want you guys to hear it, and then we're gonna talk about Millie Chun in this as well. Shout out to Millie Chun. All right. And so we're gonna talk about the Millie Chun part of this. We're gonna talk about the Leticia part of this, the Latrice part of this, and the Josh part of this. So give me just 1 second. Let me get over here to the clip. All right. Will not be a clone of me. What's going on with Omar Gooden? Something happened to his neck? You got that brace on. Okay, let's get over here to Bro Chat. All right, here we go, y'all. This interview was, this little clip was very interesting. I feel like me and Leticia definitely contacted me. Even though I feel like me and Latrice were not in a good place, I'm still not gonna go and bash my friends. You know, like I'm the type of person, I'm always on top of game. I already know the type of games Leticia plays. Josh, I gotta stop you right there. I don't believe that not one bit. I don't believe that not one bit. I don't. I don't believe that not one bit. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't believe it. There have been other people that have talked to you that I know for a fact that have talked to you. And that's not true. That's not true. That is a bald-faced lie. So if Mitch and them disagree with you in that interview about that, I know firsthand, okay? And girl, I want you to tell me I'm lying, okay? I know firsthand that that is not true what you up there saying. All right. So I just gotta be honest about that.
All the things that she do. I don't think Leticia called. I did work on Love and Marriage Huntsville as a producer. I got some people. I reached out to them. You getting fired? I was told that it was because you were stealing from her. Is that true? It's not true at all. When she fired me, it was about some hair was being missing. And I felt like you just couldn't face to me and just say, hey, things aren't working out, but instead you want to make me out to be a thief. Now it happened with Ada, now it's happening with me. Do you reach out to bloggers and send them things? As far as what? Would you like me to show you? Show you? About Latrice. This is something Millie Chun was talking about, and she posted it. And what she didn't take out was where it says, replying to Joshua White. You and Ada were in cahoots at one point. This girl sued Latrice for $150,000 and won.
Joshy, Damien is saying that you contacted Millie Chun, a blogger, to give Latrice bad press.
Everything I was told, Josh, was the complete opposite of what you're saying.
Child, so the interview ends, or the clip ends with Josh getting up from the interview. Now, I'm pretty sure that's editing. I'm pretty sure that's editing. No shade to you, Mitch, but and not saying it ain't no good interview, because I'm gonna watch it still. I'm still gonna watch it. But I gotta clock Josh on his lies. I do. And this ain't defending Leticia. This ain't defending. I gotta call you out on your lie. Okay? Because when Latrice fired you, you were doing this press thing where you was reaching out to people. Did you forget that you reached out to me too? This is why I say you don't want to try this with me. Okay? You were reaching out to people, and it's also on Twitter too. You were reaching out to people to have them, for you to tell them about Latrice and the things that they have going on, which is how I know you told Leticia. You know how we know you told Leticia? The same reunion that Leticia and Latrice got into it at, that she stood over Latrice and told Latrice that she was insecure. Y'all don't listen to me, I swear. When she told Latrice that she was insecure, that was the same freaking reunion in which Josh attended. And remember, we had told y'all, most of the bloggers had told y'all that they had filmed that reunion ways like months in advance before the show even aired. Do y'all recall that? So 2 years is about right. It's about right. It's been about 2 years ago. If my memory serves me correctly, it was probably around the first part of like 2024. I want to say it was like maybe February or March, somewhere around 2024. Again, Josh is not telling the truth. And you can't do this when people got timelines, receipts, invoices, and all of the things, okay? And again, this ain't me taking up for Leticia. This is me knowing exactly what Josh was doing behind the scenes. Then let's also go back and talk about the fact that when Latrice kept saying, and see, this is where I got to get on Latrice. Latrice know good and well that, first of all, I don't even know why you would be listening to anything that Josh says about you or tells you, okay? That's number one. That's number one. Number two, when they went to Carrie's little therapy or whatever the thing was, when they went down there, right? When they went to that therapy situation, okay? When Selena, I believe it was either Selena or Marie, I can't remember which one asked, but one of them asked, had Latrice known this information firsthand, or was it something that somebody told her? Did she see something? And she kept saying, no, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Well, no, actually, she didn't say that. She just kept saying, yeah, I know. People keep telling me. People keep telling me. People keep telling me. Nobody is listening to Josh. Josh is a messy girl. Okay. I mean, let's just call a thing a thing. And Josh, if you feel away, you can reach out to me. That's no problem. But I don't. You're a messy girl. You're a messy girl, and I'm glad that what's his name? Damien. I'm glad he clocked your ass. Okay, I am. I'm glad he clocked you. Now, let's get into how Millie Chun is involved with this. So, Millie Chun. Wait, first of all, hold on. Y'all know that it was reported that Latrice was sued and the lady won a judgment of $150,000. This lady sued Latrice because she said that Latrice used her likeness to promote goddess links. Okay. She said that Latrice was using her on a billboard and she saw that Latrice used her on a billboard. She asked Latrice to take all this stuff down. Latrice didn't do it. So she sued Latrice for $150,000. And I know damn well, I told y'all at the beginning of this season, I said I could see Josh reaching out to Leticia about Latrice being sued by that lady. And I don't even know what the lady name was. I don't even remember off the top of my head. But this is what people be saying when they say Latrice, she don't really share a lot of stuff that's going on because you're not sharing the stuff surrounding that lounge and you're not sharing the stuff that we really need to be knowing or that we should be talking about. Stuff that happened off the show. And you know, everybody already know the real show is off of the show, right? Okay, so the lady again sued Latrice. She won $150,000. That was like 2 years ago. Okay, that was like 2 years ago. Probably around the same time that this stuff was shaking and moving. Hello. The only reason why it was not brought up at that particular reunion was because they had already shot the reunion before the judgment came down. Now, let's get into again why Millie Chun is being mentioned. So Millie Chun, Damien has receipts where I don't know how Damien got this receipt. I'm a little confused by that. How did he get the receipt if it has Millie Chun's name on it? I'm not sure about that. I'm still a little confused about that. However, Millie Chun did clear up the thing yesterday by saying that as a blogger, she's not, giving her sources away or anything like that. Again, I don't know how, and I'll have to talk to Millie Chun, but I don't know how I'm lost at that part. I don't know how Damien got a receipt or of a screenshot that mentions Millie Chun and Josh where she shared something with him or where he shared something with her. I don't know how that happened. I really don't know how that happened. However, what I will say is Millie show. Oh, okay. It was on one of her lives. She did say that she did speak to Josh. Millie Chun did say that she said that she did speak to Josh, but she ain't the only blogger that didn't talk to Josh, and that I do know firsthand. I know that firsthand. I peeped Josh instantly when Latrice and Cliff was having them storyline problems or them made up problems. With the fact that he was around, I already knew what type of dude he was, and let me just be honest, I already knew what type of gay he was, and not going down that avenue with you. Now, Leticia did come on Millie Chun's channel last night. Mitch and Leticia did. So Mitch talked about what he could, considering that, this is a part of his business, and the full interview doesn't drop until tonight. However, he came up, he cleared up some stuff. He basically told Millie Chun that none of us, there were a few people that, there was one person that sided with Josh, but the rest of everybody disagreed with Josh and told him about himself. Is basically what Mitch was saying. So then Leticia comes on, she's in the comments. She tell Millie Chun to drop the link. So Millie Chun dropped the link. She comes up and she basically clears up the Apple Pay that we seen on the show when she showed the text messages to, did she show them to Marie? I think she showed them to Marie, or did she show them to Shantae? I can't remember who she showed the text messages to. But in the text messages, it looked like there was an Apple Pay that was sent to Josh. And remember, I told y'all that there was a full conversation. You could see it on the show. She just didn't scroll up on the screen for us to actually see it. So, so Leticia came up. She cleared up the air, saying that she had an event that was I don't know if I think she said South Carolina or something like that. She had an event and she needed some blonde hair, and of course you know that that Latrice has Goddess Links. So she said that Goddess Links with her was her last resort because she really needed that hair, but she reached out to other people, and I guess she paid someone else to get the hair or whatever, and that's where we see it's a screenshot. It's not an actual pay uh Apple Pay sent to Josh. It's a screenshot of an Apple Pay that she sent to someone else. She sent it to Josh, letting Josh know that she's been looking for this hair before she even reached out to him about the hair. I'm just telling y'all what she said, okay? I'm just telling y'all what she said. Some of y'all may agree. I mean, some of y'all may believe she lying. Some of y'all may believe she telling the truth. But that's what she said. Okay. So I'm a little kerfuffled because I'm like, okay, a lot of this stuff is starting to make sense. That y'all do a lot of this stuff for the show. Okay, we're gonna be clear about that. Y'all do a lot of this stuff for the show, right? And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I believe Josh lied, but I also believe that there is some truth when it comes to, or not necessarily some truth, but there's some other snake stuff when it comes to Leticia as well. I'm sorry, I can't just give Leticia a pass on this because I feel like you entertain conversations. When Josh told, let me tell y'all something. See, this is why I try to watch who I'm friends with, because a lot of times when people talk and they bump their gums, in some type of way, it gets back to you. Whether y'all have a disagreement and somebody gets angry and they blurt out and say it some kind of way, it's going to get back to you, right? So what I wouldn't do is I wouldn't sit up on the phone with Josh, listening to him tell me everything about Latrice. This goes to show you that Leticia is just as fake as well, because you sat on the phone and entertained everything that man told you. And just because you're not saying it publicly doesn't mean that you did not engage in the conversation. So let's talk about that. That I have an issue with, because you clearly engaged in conversation with him about your said friend. I don't like stuff like this. And I honestly will say this is why I don't think that Leticia's hands are clean in this situation. You set up on the phone and then you told Millie Chun last night in that live video, you said specifically, and people wonder why I don't care for Leticia. This is why. You said specifically in that live stream that if you came out here and publicly told everything that Josh ever said to you about Latrice, there would be no longer a Bell Collective. That's what you said. I don't operate like that. I don't. I'm not sitting up on the phone with you and allowing you. What it says is that Leticia is fake, because you did not have, let's keep it all the way 1,000, while you didn't really have no beef with Latrice back then, but you chose to have a beef with Latrice and you chose to use Josh as a scapegoat because you're not innocent. I'm sorry, you're not. You're not. And to be honest, Latrice ain't innocent either. Ain't none of them innocent. Let's keep it 1,000 about the whole situation. Latrice ain't innocent. Leticia ain't innocent. Josh ain't innocent. Ain't nobody innocent in this. But I gotta give it to Leticia because everybody want to keep saying, "Oh, she vindicated now. Oh, she good now. No, she not. Vindicated from what? So like all of them in the entire situation is messy as hell. It's messy. It is so messy. And I told y'all when the show came on and Latrice kept mentioning that Leticia was reaching out to her employees, we knew it was Josh, and we knew that it was probably going to be made up just based off of how Josh presents himself on the show. Okay, let me read that comment, because baby, I've been talking. I ain't looked at nothing. Baby, I think I done missed speaking to people. Oh, Lord, y'all gonna be back. Okay. Hey, Terry. Hey, DDS. I had to scroll up. Millie also said she spoke to Josh and said that he and her all kinds of tea on the tree. See, you see what I'm saying, girl? What's the tea? This is why I say also, too, Leticia hands just ain't clean, because you set up and you literally, you heard. I, mm, 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 mm. Anyway, girl, what's the tea? We see each other. Good morning, Miss Flames. I knew he was lying from the beginning. Yeah, I don't trust none of them, to be honest. Also, this cray happened 2 years ago. Why is Messy Latrice bringing it up in 2026? She probably need a storyline. And then also, too, girl, what's the tea? Now, this ain't me taking up for Latrice, but how do we know that Josh ain't reach out to Latrice and tell Latrice a bunch of lies about it, bringing it back up? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. Well, in that poke, wake your ass up then, huh? Wake up then, damn it. Good morning. That picture scaring y'all. They say that's me, so I just want y'all to see me. Say good morning to me. Don't do me like that. Good morning, guys. Child. Good morning, Cam. Just coming in. Did Latrice know? Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Did Latrice know that Josh was doing that in 2024? I'm sure. Because again, let me just be honest. All of us, if we got fired from a job, and they allegedly said that you were stealing, I'm quite sure he done said all kind of stuff about Latrice to other people. Cause to be honest, if even like, I'm not saying that Josh stole anything, but anybody would be, would feel some type of way about being accused of stealing. And I don't know whether Josh did it or didn't do it, but I don't know what would he do with the hair. Yeah, so little baby, if you listen to the clip, in the clip, they asked, why did Latrice let you go? The reason that people have said that Latrice let this man go was because he stole some hair, allegedly. Okay, he allegedly stole some hair. Okay, from around at that lady place. Now I'm just trying to figure out, is he gonna take the hair over there to his mama, his sister, somebody? What he gonna do with the hair? Cause Josh don't wear wigs. What he doing with the hair? He's stealing it for somebody else. I don't know. But allegedly, that's what the tea was. Now, in my mind, this is the reason why I said the lady that sued Latrice and got the $150,000 from, I could see Josh having full-blown conversations trying to figure out what he can get out of the situation. Not specifically their situation, but just in general. Because you're going to be pissed if somebody accuse you of stealing. Now, whether you did it or not is that's another story. But I just think about all of the possibilities of how that man is probably out here running racket on Latrice's name, and then trying to butter up to Latrice and tell Latrice the opposite of what he's doing. He gives me that type of messy girl. Hey, Symmetry, good morning. Josh said there was some hair missing, and I'm guessing he's saying she blamed him. Yeah, I mean, that's stealing, ain't it? Ain't that the same thing? Ain't that the same thing? Girl, what's the T said? Let me put it down technically. Technically, Josh said, yeah. Damien came out and said they say you was stealing. Damien said they say you was stealing. Hey, me. Okay, let me scroll back up. Hey, Carolina girl. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Felicia. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I agree, Chef. I think there's a lot of snake behavior on the cast, different degrees, but still there. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. Um, None of them. I think they don't have a problem seeking or listening to dirt on each other. Yeah, they don't, and they'll put it under the guise of they have a show to produce, and that's still bullcrap to me because yeah, it shouldn't be like that. You know, it definitely should be like that. But also, I'm gonna tell you what I did not like. I did not like people listening to that clip and taking things away from that clip because I don't know if y'all saw the comments like I did, but in the comments there was people saying that Millie Chun should never tell her sources and that Millie Chun needs to answer to this immediately. First of all, Millie Chun ain't got to do a motherfucking thing. That's first and foremost. I don't know what this thing is where y'all swear y'all can tell grown folk what the fuck to do. Okay, Millie Chun don't have to do nothing. That's first and foremost. Secondly, I want to say this. That's not her giving out any tea that she spoke to that man with. There have been bloggers all the time that talk about the people that they talk to off the show. And to be honest, it ain't no tea. Who the care about Josh like that? Are you serious? Josh literally talked to everybody. That's weird. That's so weird. Josh literally talks to everybody. So Sam, that Millichun should, I forgot the wording of it, but it was like Millichun should not, Millichun shouldn't reveal her sources and shouldn't do, and she didn't. Oh wait, hold on, y'all. Mm, okay. To that person that DM me that question about Shanquilla, I'll get on it after I do this and I'll let you know. Because when Mad Day comes, the things you share will come out too. And that's my thing. I have never deployed Mad Day on this app. And never will I. Because I don't believe in Mad Day. I don't believe in doing that to people. I just don't. I will go to my grave with some of the secrets that I know. You don't gotta worry about me getting out here and publicly ever saying that. And I don't care what the you do to me. That's not my character. If you do it, it proves who you are, not me. Okay. I that's again why I peep this for what it is. You set up on Leticia set up on the phone with Josh and listened to everything that Josh said because she had a vendetta against Latrice. I'm not listening to you do that over somebody that I say is my homegirl or my friend. I don't like that. I don't like that bullshit. And please understand that everybody can have a mad day. Everybody can have a mad day. But I don't believe in that getting on her because baby. Huh? Oh, I thought somebody had said something. Listen, the things that I could say and that I no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I don't operate like that. Because you were once my friend. You were once somebody that confided in me to tell me these things. I'm not about to go tell your business like that. I'm not doing that. Hey, Bama girl. Good morning. Good morning. Child, I only know about these folks because of you. And you ought to know them too because of Jada. Jada talks about these folks too. My girl Jada talk about these people too, honey. But yeah, so I mean, I just wouldn't do that. I real friendships and real like again, at the end of the day, everybody could have a mad day, but it speaks to your character if you actually go through with mad day. It speaks to who you are as a person. Mm-hmm. Yep, chef, true sign of integrity. Absolutely. I'm just glad, and my real friends do not indulge in that foolery. Yeah, like, and then also too, like being on the phone with somebody and then they're telling like your business or whatever, or if they're maybe not telling your business but telling somebody else's business, and you like, damn, bitch, well, shit, if you gonna get on here and do this, I better be careful. Cause what you gonna you know? So I just child, child, honey, lamb chops, sugar food. Uh, yeah. So I think this whole thing is crazy. Latrice hasn't said anything because I don't know if she knew about what was going on last night, but we haven't heard, anything from about Latrice. But I will say that um it's gonna get interesting. It's definitely gonna get interesting. I tell you that. It's definitely gonna get interesting. I tell you that. And from my understanding, we have much of a longer season this season. I do know they're going on break when the other Bell Collective come on, when the Bell Collective Birmingham. And yes, I will be reviewing Birmingham. And no, to you weirdos that keep coming around here, you call me a flip flopper. You call me y'all are weird. You're calling me a flip flopper because I am deciding to review another Bell Collective show. I started reviewing Bell Collective before I started reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville. Hello. I started reviewing Bell Collective before I started reviewing Love and Marriage, the Huntsville folk. And since when? Yeah, first of all, y'all don't get to tell me what to do. I'm sick of y'all. I'm dog sick of y'all trying to tell people what to do, trying to tell people how to do their content, trying to tell folk what to do. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not listening to y'all asses. Okay? We're not listening to y'all. I'm gonna review that show. I'm gonna enjoy the ladies on that show. And I'm going in with a new refined mind about Stormy. Is. And I've said this many times, and I'm going to say it again. Did Stormy do some things on the show that I did not like? Hell yes. Did. But dog, it's like, it's right. It's a TV show. Why y'all so like, and I get to make my coins however I choose to make my coins uphill. Don't nobody get to tell me what the hell to do. Go find you something else to watch if you don't want to watch it. And if you don't want to hear about it, find you some shit ass things to do. These people are weird. What's up, Nathaniel? It has been a minute. How you been? These folks too old, and I mean senior citizen old to be acting like high school bullies. Exactly. I know nothing about these people. I'm tired of people saying smart things to you. Shit. They always do, Miss Adrian. When I came on here to review the trailer, oh my God, you flipping. No, you're weird. That's what the hell wrong with you. You're weird. Ain't nobody flipping. The wrong with y'all? Weird. You're a grown ass man. You can watch it. Exactly. Like I said, we're gonna be doing. I got to review Bell Collective, regular Bell Collective, because I got a lot to say about this last episode. Because Leticia done lost her damn mind. Okay, I got some things to say because you wondering why Tamara don't trust you. This is a prime example of why Tamara do not trust you. What you did to her. So we're gonna talk about it. Cause girl, you're a snake. You're a snake. And also production. Let me call y'all out. And I'm gonna call you out in my review, but let me call you out right now too. Production. What I didn't like about that is why y'all didn't play a snippet of Leticia doing that fake ass crime talking about sisterhood when she went to go meet with that man. That's what y'all should have used. That's exactly what y'all should have used. When she was down there doing all that doing all that that fake crying. This is a sisterhood. This is a sisterhood, and I didn't mean to hurt you. This was a sisterhood. You my sister. This a sisterhood, girl. Girl, the way I'm about to get you, okay? Cause no ma'am, no ma'am. Um, girl, what's the T? These I'm telling you, I natted. These people are so weird. These people are hella weird, and I don't, I don't even owe them that much. To be honest, let's just keep it 1,000. I don't even owe them that much. Um, exactly. My TV, my business. It seemed like Tamara just sits there and gives absolutely nothing. I was wondering if something is going on with her because she usually participates a little more. I think, I'm going to be honest with you. I think I agree with, well, okay, I get it. She on the show. And a lot of people say she don't necessarily bring stuff to the show, right? But I think one of the reasons why they keep Tamara around, one of the reasons, in my opinion, is because, and again, it's just my opinion. I truly think that Tamara and production, I think when that situation happened when Marie and Leticia went to go sit down with that man, I think production realized that that wasn't the move. And I kind of think that's why they won't get rid of Tamara right now. That's just a thought that I have. I could be wrong, but that's a thought I have, especially as being a producer. It kind of makes sense. Now, what I will say also is that I kind of get why she don't show her daughter. I kind of get why she don't really show what's going on in her relationship. Now, from my understanding too, I have heard that Tamara has filmed a lot of stuff that never makes it to air. Now that I have heard. I have heard that a lot. Okay. I have heard that a lot. I have heard that they film a lot with Tamara, including her personal life, but it never makes it to the show. I heard that they film a lot of what Tamara does for work, and it never makes it to the show. I've heard that Tamara has gone through some personal things within the last like 2 years that didn't make it to the show. So I don't know. I kind of think that they're trying to handle her with kid gloves, is what I think. I don't know. I don't know. The drama seems to be the only thing that makes it to the show. I agree. I agree. I absolutely agree. Right. She can't control what they show. Only thing she control is what is caught on camera. And so if and I believe it. I believe it. I honestly believe that she probably films just as much as all the other ladies do, but for some odd reason, she just does not get the note. And then what, again, to the people on the outside looking in, and the narrative that the ladies are trying to form, and when I say the ladies, I'm talking about Leticia and Marie, the narrative that they're trying to form is that she don't never bring anything to the show. Now, you can't forget either that Marie specifically told us in that live video, after she went and sat with that man, she said that that man had reached out to all of the Bells, but her and Leticia was the only one to go sit down with that man. But Marie said that Leticia did it to save Tamara's job because Tamara was on the chopping block. That's exactly what she said. She said that producers have said that she don't bring anything to the show. Well, if y'all continue to edit her this way, that's exactly what it looks like. So we have to understand too, y'all, that producers manipulate, editors manipulate shit. I mean, it's just a part of the game, no shade, but it is a part of the game. And I truly believe, again, that Tamara films a lot of her stuff and it just don't make it. I feel that way. I honestly feel that way. And I'm not just saying that because I like Tamara. Tamara is not a problematic person. She's not at all. Um, But I gotta get on Leticia because Leticia talking about I have girl code because Shantae told me something and I have girl code unlike Tamara and Latrice. Girl code. Was it girl code when you went and sat with that lady's ex? Girl, what is you talking about? Girl code. This girl code, this sisterhood. Y'all don't know what girl code nor sisterhood mean. Stop that. Talk about girl code. Y'all been there when our girl code first season. What is you talking about? Girl code. These people, I promise you, they be full of shit around there, y'all. They do. They be full of bullshit around there. Cause what? It seemed like they are trying to force her to quit instead of firing her. That exactly on Natty. That's the narrative that they're trying to put out there. That's when they had that sit down and they're asking her if she wants to be in the group. That's textbook. We like we want you to quit. We want you to go. And I didn't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Again, Tamara. The thing about it is Tamara may not bring anything to the show that of what we see, but Tamara is not a problematic person either. She's not a problematic person. We ain't seen, this is the messiest I ever seen Tamara this past episode. That's the messiest I ever seen Tamara, and I'm not mad at her for being messy either. Ain't. As a matter of fact, I wish you would have added some sauce to it. Add a little hot sauce to that thing. Add a little Texas Pete or some Louisiana hot sauce to that thing. That's what I wish you would have did. Cause I'm just saying, if this is what y'all gonna do, then let's get messy, girl. Especially with Leticia, let's get messy, girl. Let's do it. If this is what you really want to do, let's do it. Let's do it, Bookie butt. Yeah, let's do it. I'm just saying. They act like it's Survivor. They're voting folks off. Tamara probably has genuine organic friendships with some cast. I do believe that Tamara's relationship with Latrice and with Selena is real. I believe that. I do believe that. Speaking of Tamara, I just saw Tamara. They were doing something yesterday, and Latrice and Selena was right there with her. There wasn't nobody else there. Leticia wasn't there. Marie wasn't there. Nobody else from the cast was there, but Latrice and Selena. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's it. That's all that was there. Oh, Selena wedding is Saturday. Really? Okay, so we know that's probably gonna be on the second half of Bell Collective. I didn't know that. Well, congratulations to Selena. You know what I'm saying? I guess that baby wasn't real. And I had just got through telling y'all I was liking Marie this season. Marie being messy as hell. April 4th. Oh wow. She get married the day before Easter. Okay. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Tamara getting Marie together by walking off on her was iconic and more. You know what, guys, child? People always say, "What have Tamara done that was iconic? What have some of these ladies done that was iconic?" That was iconic. I don't care what y'all say. When she told that baby to take care, when she told her to take care, oh baby. And Marie had egg on her face. Like somebody had to go pick that lady face up off the ground. Okay. Somebody needed to go pick that lady face up off the ground. Okay. Because baby, when Tamara said that, when Tamara ain't had no time to be fooling around with you, she meant that. Go with God, honey. Go with God. Eh. Yeah, I am literally working at the same time, but yeah, felt that walk off, go off because that was iconic. Cause folks was saying it for a long time. Folks was sharing that. Folks was sharing that. Yeah, folks was sharing that around and everything like that. You got to catch up. Oh, you behind on bail collector? You behind on the collective? On the bail collective? Definitely. Yeah, I just finished last night's episode. Uh-huh. I literally just finished last night's episode probably this morning when I got up for work. I've been at work since 4:45. So when I got up, I said that was the first thing I wanted to do was finish watching that episode. I went to bed on it last night. Nephew had me going to bed early. Baby, when I tell y'all that baby woke me out yesterday, actually, woe out is an understatement. He took me up and through there yesterday. But y'all keep him in prayer. Today is like his first day back around the school people. And yeah, who child. I haven't watched since the season Akeisha, since they said Akeisha should leave. Oh yeah, that was the season before last. Hey, good morning, Miss Lillian. Good morning, Miss Janetta. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so that's really all I had to say about the Bell Collective stuff that was going on because it was a lot. You know what I'm saying? Um, I've been checked out of Married to Medicine. I don't have an interest in Married to Medicine anymore, and it's not even what people think. Like a lot of people think it's because well it, I don't know Bell. I mean not Bell Collective, but Married to Medicine just don't do it for me no more. Like, and I'm not even gonna say that it's the cast. I'm gonna also blame it on production. Yeah, I'm gonna blame it on production. Married to Medicine used to be one of my favorite shows. Like, actually, my most favorite reality show. Okay, outside of like old episodes of Housewives, I just I can't deal with Married to Medicine. It just feels weird now. Like it feels really weird. Yeah, it feels weird now. So I've been and checked out, unfortunately. But I did say I was gonna try to go back and watch the reunion, but I'd rather just give Really Be the views, Really Be, Spill It Boy, Scotty. I just rather give the people who review the show the view, cause child, and some of the stuff I don't even know what happened. So I can't. It's not like I can even have a voice on. Um, I checked out a Married to Medicine probably the third episode. It was the episode where Toya was talking crazy to Eugene. And then I actually saw a clip yesterday on Twitter. I saw a clip yesterday on Twitter where Toya did that same, she gave that same line. I spazzed out talking to him like that. Girl, you spaz out every season on everybody. You spazzed out when you shove that biscuit down that man's face. You stay spazzing out. I ain't got you to do. That really irritates me. Mm-mm. Yeah. You talking about you spazzing out. Girl, girl, you stay doing that. And if you talk to that man like this on this show, I know round when them cameras ain't on, Toya talks to Eugene, and Eugene stay around there and he takes it. But girl, stop with that crying, talking about I just spazzed out. I know I spazzed out. You stay spazzing out. Yes, y'all remember what was that season 4 or 5 when they was in I forgot where they was, but Was they no, they weren't in Jamaica. I can't remember exactly where they was. And she told that man to shut up and shove that biscuit and put that biscuit in that man's mouth. That dinner roll, that biscuit, or whatever it was. And so my thing is, you do this every season. You talk to him crazy every season, and Andy asks you every season, why do you talk to this man crazy? And you get the same bullshit answer. That's why Toya is insufferable, honey. Like, I sometimes I like Toya, and then sometimes I'm like, Toya, girl, I can't do you. I can't do you. And I couldn't have been standing there where you was going off. That's why I wasn't mad at Heavenly. I wasn't mad at Heavenly. Was not mad at Heavenly. Wasn't at all. Wasn't. Because girl, you do this. You love doing this. And you was trying to show out. Girl, we got new people in this group. We got some of everything in this group. And this is what you're gonna decide to do? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. That hollering at that man and hollering at them other ladies, calling all them other ladies bitches and stuff because you spazzing out because you got some stuff going on. Hell no, Toya. I can't do that. And I'm not gonna sit up and keep watching you talk to that man like that. No. And then now all of a sudden I see folk talking about Dr. Eugene ain't doing nothing but taking up for his wife. Let me be clear. I want to be clear about something. Do you now, and again, I haven't watched the reunion, so y'all may not agree with what I'm about to say, but my thing with Eugene though is, Eugene, you defending your wife from the other ladies. I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't like that. I didn't like it when Sanya Richard Ross see husband, and I know a lot of y'all feel like that if you got a husband and your husband can speak up for you. But I feel like if it's a room full of girls, this is a show that is permanently focused on women in medicine or married to people who are in medicine. I think it should stay between them women. I think it should stay specifically between what the issue is firsthand. Because I feel like when we start getting these husbands involved and then they start saying they defending their wife, then can't nobody be wrong if they don't defend their wife. If everybody's speaking, defend their wife, then what's the point in them having any altercation? What's the point of them having any conflict? You're not defending your wife from somebody who's doing something terrible that she ain't already experienced or that she hasn't been around. Toya been on this show since the show came out. Toya has had a physical altercation on this show with the executive producer of the show. Not that she's innocent, but I'm just saying. So it's like, girl, let's not do this. Let's not. Y'all keep saying, oh, they defending their wives. No, this is an ensemble cast of women. And if ain't none of these men charging these women up about anything, then why are we getting involved? That shit is weird to me. And I say it about Bell Collective. I'm saying it about Married to Medicine. I'm saying about all of these shows. Leave it to the women to figure it out. If ain't nobody physically harming or threatening or anything like that, there's no reason why these men need to defend their wives up against other women. Well, that shit don't even sound right, bro. Yeah, I'm defending my wife up against these women. Now, if your wife was getting like jumped or threatened or something like that, then I could understand that. But that's not what happened. That's just not what happened. You can't own how you talk to your husband. You can't own any of that stuff. So then your husband gonna, I guess, get some balls to everybody else, but besides you. No, that ain't gonna work either. Now all of a sudden you got a pair of balls. No, girl. So you wasn't, and please don't get me wrong. I think my thing with Dr. Eugene and Toya, and this is their marriage, they get to do whatever they want to. And if he like it, then oh well. But even when they were having that conversation after Toya did what she did, she was so dismissive of that man. And then the fact that he then obliged to everything that Toya said, I can't, no, sir. No, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. So I don't like this. Now, Curtis, let me tap on your shoulder a little bit, because y'all know I I know a lot of people don't like Dr. Jackie. I like Dr. Jackie. But let me say this, Curtis. Let me say this. Let me say this. Curtis. You around here Bible thumping about folks' relationships, child. I saw a clip on Twitter where you was Bible thumping about what the Bible say about relationships and marriages. Curtis Walters. Okay? Get your ass somewhere and sit down. Okay, Curtis. Curtis. Curtis, you have lost your mind. You have lost your mind because, sir, did you think about any of that stuff when you was holding that lady hand at that damn airport? And that lady taking videos and stuff? Curtis. Kurt to the tis. Okay? Sir, I'ma need you to like, no, sir. Like, sir, talking about what the Bible say. You didn't lost your, so you didn't lost your everlasting mind, okay? Like, you have lost all your marbles. I know damn well you ain't ever trying to thump the Bible around and the stuff you done to that lady. And I think, no shade, I like Jackie, but I think Jackie's scared and everything. But listen, Curtis. Child. Kurt to the tis. So what are you doing? Like, Kurt to the tis. Cut it out. Please cut it out. Cut it out. I wouldn't listen to you give no relationship, no Bible advice, no type of advice. I wouldn't even let you get that to my dog. Kurt to the tis. Cause you what? But that's really the core of why I just kind of checked out of Married to Medicine. Again, Married to Medicine, in my opinion, I know a lot of people say that it shifted when Mariah left. My personal opinion, I feel like Married to Medicine shifted after the season or with the season with Audra on it. What season was that? Season 9? Season 8? Season 9? Whatever. I think that was season 9. I enjoyed season 8. Season 8, I thought was one of their better seasons. I thought season 8 was probably one of the best seasons of Married to Medicine. And if y'all recall, that was the season that COVID, was happening and the Black Lives Matter movement. And that's not why I think it was the best season, but I think that everybody had a story that season. Everybody had a story that season. And another downfall of Married to Medicine is bringing Dr. G and Leticia Luxford on the show. I'm sorry. I gotta say it. That was another downfall of Married to Medicine, Purveyors of Pop, their producers. To me, that was the wrong move to make. That was the wrong move to make. And my thing is this right here. A lot of people like to call out Heavenly. Heavenly invited this girl to the show, right? But folks wasn't calling out Toya and Simone for using that lady. How was they using her? They had a mutual dislike for Quad. You can dislike Quad, you can like Quad, but they had a mutual dislike for Quad. So they didn't care nothing about Leticia. That lady said that she ain't heard from none of them people since she been off of that show. That goes to show you that Simone is a flip-flopper. Heavenly ain't lie when she told y'all that Simone was a flip-flopper. She is. Toya nor Simone had that lady's best interest at heart. Simone hates Quad's guts at this point. And I told y'all really should be mad at Toya and Simone because Toya and Simone was lagging. I mean, was bringing that girl on, bringing her to events, doing all kinds of stuff for her, making it seem like they really cared about that girl. And she did a video not too long ago, or she was live not too long ago, and literally said, she ain't talked to none of them. And y'all remember that some of the issues in the beginning of the season between Quad and Simone was when Simone was at Dr. G and them house cooking with Leticia. I mean, Sweet Tea. Let me just say Sweet Tea, because there's too many Latishas and Loves and this and that and that and this and this and that. Okay, so let me just say between Sweet Tea. They all played like they like her. And my thing is too, that's why I keep telling people, I just find it weird that y'all, I get it. A lot of people don't like Heavenly. But why was everybody blaming that on Heavenly? Because Heavenly brought the lady to the show, allegedly. Y'all already know how that worked when it comes to production. But to the people that said that they had her back and the way they treated her at the last reunion, again, I'm just making a point that they should have never brought that lady on their show, and they should have never brought Dr. G back. Thank you, little baby. Thank you so much for that, because it is the people that's in the comments that keep saying, oh, it irritates me. The people in the comments that keep saying, oh, what's wrong with them hanging out with King? Here's what's wrong with it. They didn't like King in the beginning. They talked shit about that man. And recently they have talked shit about that man. And then y'all sitting up here grinning and kikiing in his face. Simone with your big mouth sitting up here kikiing in that man's face. You are only doing it because Quad did an interview. Well, maybe that was after Quad's interview or before Quad's. I think the interview was after. But like, come on, bro, you knew what you was doing. Simone, you know exactly what you was doing, which is why you reshared it. And since you hanging out with Toya, we know exactly your motives. Come on, man. I'm glad you said that, because the comments were so irritating to me. Now, if y'all, this is my thing. Y'all want Quad to tell y'all about all her business. Toya wants to know about Quad everything. Simone wants to know about Quad's everything. And the reason why y'all don't like Quad is because Quad ain't sharing shit with y'all. And she shouldn't have to. Simone, this woman, I think you put the seal on y'all friendship forever when you did what you did at that reunion, mentioning her niece passing away in that pool. No one wants to talk about it. She already had a vendetta with Quad at that point. Her and Quad did not see eye to eye already at that point. And it's been brewing. But I think what you hung that thing up is when you sat up there after she told you not to bring that shit up. And for people that say Simone wasn't wrong for that, you a bald-faced lie. Simone was wrong for that. Simone was completely wrong for that. And that really made me dislike Simone a lot. Because if it wasn't Quad and it was somebody else on that sofa, Simone would have reserved the right to say anything about that situation. And y'all know it. So again, I've been peeping what these people have been doing, and I don't like it. Now let me get on Contessa. Contessa, find you another show to get on. Contessa, you have rubbed me the wrong way since you blamed all that shit on Heavenly instead of having your energy based on that pineapple-headed ass husband you got that was doing shit to you on the show. All of these people got they damn wires backwards and crisscrossed and applesauce around here. Who you should be mad at, you ain't mad at. Where the energy should go, you don't got it. Now, actually, leave Contessa on this show, and next season, give a storyline to her and Brandy. Because Brandy gathered her up on that sofa. Okay? Brandy gathered her. Brandy gathered Contessa. It's Brandy's first season. Brandy gathered you. I did see that clip. I saw that clip too. She gathered you. She did. So yeah, that's kind of why I done checked out of Married to Medicine, because it's just a way that how these ladies move. It's just real weird to me. I don't understand it. And then y'all felt the way about Phaedra coming in the fold and doing what Phaedra did. But low key, y'all kind of low key doing the same thing. Just the difference is you ain't moving from show to show. That's the difference. That's it. Yeah, she need to be going over there worry about that cone headed ass Scott, because that's where all your energy should be. Child, y'all listen here. Listen here. These people on these shows, honey, they showing out, ain't it? They showing out. But yeah, that's again, that's just how I feel about it. Also too, y'all, I don't do that mean girl shit. I checks out of that. I don't like that mean girl shit. I don't like that. I don't like that. No matter if I like you or not, I don't like that mean girl stuff. Cause we don't gotta do that. We do not have to be mean girls. I always tell people this. I always tell people that one of the biggest pet peeves that I have is that when Basketball Wives started, and yes, I'm always going to say until somebody prove me otherwise, I'm going to always say that Basketball Wives started that mean girl shit, and then folks start trickling down on their shows with that mean girl shit. Basketball Wives, Shawnee Henderson, O'Neal, whatever she wants to go by today, she is the one that started that mean girl shit in reality TV when it comes to ensemble cast of women. I'm not talking about Love and Hip Hop people. I'm talking about ensemble cast of women. Basketball Wives started that shit. If I'm wrong, y'all tell me in the comments I'm wrong. Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. I always have said Basketball Wives started that mean girl shit. Malaysia was a part of it. Evelyn was a part of it. Shawnee was a part of it. And they still mean girls to this day. Tell me I'm wrong. For the people who used to watch Basketball Wives, am I lying? Am I wrong? Talk to me. Talk back to me. And that's what the preacher say. Talk back to me. Talk back to me. Talk back to me. But I don't do that mean girl stuff. I just don't. I don't like to see it. I don't like it whatsoever. And that is like a complete turn off. It's like a complete turn off from me. And I just don't like it. I don't like that. I will check out of a show. Same thing with same thing with any other show. If I see that stuff, that's exactly what's gonna make me check out. Specifically to me, Shawnee is the reason for Tammy, the reason why Tammy was treated, why she was how she was treated. And so I honestly, Malaysia only gave Malaysia was part of them mean girl groups in them earlier seasons. Absolutely, Malaysia was a part of those mean girls. She was. I'll never forget it. Malaysia absolutely was a part of the mean girl crew. She was. And a lot of times the most popular are the mean girls, and they get passes from a lot of fans because mean girl behavior is tolerated and championed. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't like that mean girl stuff at all. And a lot of them on Basketball Wives, that's where that stuff started. Yeah, Malaysia definitely had her mean girl moments. In her earlier seasons, Malaysia was definitely a mean girl. And that's why I'm saying that Mean Girl stuff started was on Basketball Wives, and then trickled down to everybody. Everybody was self-producing on their show, and then once they started self-producing, then they started becoming these really mean girls. And it's like, girl, why is we even? Why? What's the point? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If y'all can do me a huge favor, it's free, but can y'all double hit that like button, double tap the screen, please, for me? It's so greatly appreciated if you double tap that screen. Uh, I'll go back and watch because I'm opposed to bullying all love. Oh no, you good. I'm just saying that she definitely had her moments, definitely in her earlier seasons. She definitely did. I think VH1 is fizzing out, especially since now Basketball Wives has been canceled. Oh, absolutely. So let me tell y'all something about these networks. Y'all can expect for BET to probably last maybe another 2 years. BET gonna be gone. If don't nobody go in and save BET, BET is gonna be done. Okay. Same with VH1, MTV, all of those networks, they're gonna eventually be done, y'all. And the thing is because to me, especially like with because Viacom, they have MTV, they have BET, they have all of these networks. And yes, I do see them. I see them gone. I do. I see them gone in the next few years. I do. If somebody don't come through and save these networks, this is why I keep telling y'all I believe in building my own, because these people, everything is getting canceled left to right, left to right, left to right, left to right, left to right. Everything is getting canceled. Off topic, can you see how many people are in the live? It looked like this show. Yeah, I saw that earlier. I don't know. So far it says that it's 86 people watching right now. And it says I have a total of 1,300 views. So I don't know what happened with YouTube, because when I first went live this morning, y'all, it it did last night's live, like it redid last night's live, and that's crazy. I don't know how that happened. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. YouTube tripping today. Um, the behavior is a liability. There's only but so many incidents of bullying you can have at one place of employment. Not to mention, they think that's what black people want, which is a lie. I agree. I agree. I definitely agree. I see them ending all as well. I just hope no one gets seriously hurt before they do. Yeah. Yeah. I see a lot of them just going down that route because they're canceling everything. This is probably the last season of Love and Hip Hop ATL. This is the last season of Love and Hip Hop Miami, and it's airing on BET this season. And so, it's a lot it's a lot, man. So I don't know. No, in the beginning, they were laughing at Malaysia, and her and Laura were fighting, and she tried to protect Jackie. But what turned me on her when OG came, and when I saw a change in Malaysia. Okay, okay. Listen, I respect everybody's perspective when it comes to that stuff, but I will say that Malaysia has had her moments. All of them have had their moments, if we're gonna be honest about it. Okay, the behavior is a liability. Okay, I read that comment. Simone is nasty. Simone is literally what Heavenly described her as, a damn flip flopper. And I can't tell y'all that when it comes to her and Jackie friendship, I think her and Jackie friendship is just completely over with. Like, I think what happened season 7 with Buffy, Jackie and Simone will never be able to come back from that. And everybody want to blame it on Heavenly's friendship, but Jackie and Simone will never come back from the support that they say that each other lacked when the whole Buffy situation happened. I also blame Teresa Judice and viewers with the table flipping. She didn't hurt anyone, but her popularity soared. Then she's been gutter ever since. Um, I can see why you saying that. I can see why you saying that. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. But also, y'all, I was just watching. Can I be honest with y'all? Put a one in the chat if I could be honest with y'all real quick about something. Put a one in the chat if I could be honest with y'all real quick. And I typically would not share this publicly, but I'm gonna share it publicly. But just put a one in the chat. 'Cause I want to know if y'all here. Okay, we got enough ones already. So y'all know we are planning the Reality TV Starlight Awards, and I just won't stand for any foolishness in my creation, right? And this ain't no shade to the people that's on Zeus. This ain't no shade to the people that's on Now That's TV. This ain't no shade to none of them type of people. But I don't fool around with that type of reality TV. I have never had a Zeus subscription. I have never had an interest in purchasing a Zeus subscription. I don't have a Now That's TV subscription or whatever it is. I think maybe it's on YouTube. I haven't watched the episode of nothing, okay? Because I don't have any interest in that. And so somebody yesterday had hit us up about the award show, and I'm not bringing that to my award show. Just simple as that. I'm not bringing that foolishness to my award show. I don't want any of that. We have sponsors. We're working with the city of Houston. We're working with the NAACP. We're working with numerous organizations, and there's just no way in hell that I am going to at all get that involved in any sort of way. The reason I'm saying that is because this is where a lot of people's trajectory is going when it comes to reality TV. They want to mirror it off of Zeus, Now That's TV, and all of these other networks because there are people that are, I believe that there are millions of people watching these shows. But that's just not the type of thing I want to be around or that I want to associate with. It's just not. I don't respect Liminal Plumber at all because I feel like if you are truly about creating a space for Black people, why in the hell do we have a space where people are fighting each other for the dumbest stuff? The dumbest stuff. You called me a cow yesterday. Bah, 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 and then the fight just go on and on and on. And it's like, y'all don't, who clocks in on the motherfucking job to get beat the up? Who? I wish I would. Clock in on a job to get beat up. I will never understand that. And remember, I told y'all not too long ago, me and this lady, we had a really good talk on Instagram. It started off a little rocky, but it ended good. Basically, she was doing the she was catering for Zeus for when they just had recently had the tryouts or the auditions or whatever, right? And they had her in a room generally where all of the auditions was going on. So she made a post on Instagram, and her post showed all the food on the floor, thrown all over the place, her dishes everywhere, everything thrown everywhere, right? And so I was like, this is a true definition of all money ain't good money. Even if they did repair it, I wouldn't want my business associated with that. Because why in the hell did they not put you in a separate room where them people, if they do want to eat, can come in there, get them a plate, and go back into the general population where they was at? Ain't no way I'm going to stand there and allow y'all to knock my food off of this table. See, because then we would have a real serious problem, and money would not solve it. Because this is not my reputation. This is like caterers, we go based off of word of mouth, all kind of stuff like that. So when people see this type of stuff and they don't see you respond in a way that would help your business, I just wouldn't do it. You sit up there and literally let them people knock all your food. When I say her food was on the floor, y'all, I would have been so pissed. She had it was lots of food. I'm not talking about a tray of cookies. I'm not talking about a bucket of chicken was on the floor. I'm not talking about that. That lady had at least 12 chafing dishes full of food that was thrown all over the floor. And she was like, I got paid good. So when we were going back and forth, I told her, I said, let me ask you in the interim of things, do you feel like this was worth it? Even if you got a check for your material to replace your material, do you feel like this is worth it? She came back and she was like, yeah, I do. I now have relationships with Luma Plumber. That's not something I'll be walking around here parading around. But whatever you want to do it, honey. But then we kept talking. She ended up DMing me. And we ended up talking in the DMs. And I just simply told her, I said, listen, one of the hardest things to do in this food industry is be able to keep consistent clientele. You have to be careful about the people that you show up for in any of these spaces. Zeus is not a good representation of you wanting your business to be promoted when they literally promote violence. Because that's exactly what they're doing. And I hate to be, I hate to be that way because I do know that people do enjoy it, but there's no enjoyment there for me. And then again, like I said, I wouldn't tie my business up with any of that stuff as far as that goes, because again, people will be like, oh, you was the girl that catered for Zeus and your food was thrown all over the place and stuff like that. Like, people talk, and that's not something I would just be wanting people to say. But again, to each his own. Do what you do as you please. She eventually came back and told me that she thought about what I said, and she really thanked me for the encouragement, and she's like, I'm gonna apply it. And we're just gonna go from there. And I appreciated that. She saw a different aspect after I explained to her why I felt the way I felt. But no, I'm good. I don't want that type of stuff surrounding me. I'm good. Don't think you can attend this award show with that foolishness. Be on your listen, IPV. They better be on their best behavior. The city, the HPD will be on their ass. They better behave, or the HPD will be on their ass. We at the award show, baby, we have police, not security guard. I mean, we do have some security guard, but the police will be present. Try me if you want to. Try me if you want to. Try me if y'all want to. Okay? Yes. Shout out to Houston Police Department. Did you go to the police department? Did you press charge? And pressed. Okay? Because we're not finna do none of that. Y'all will spend the night in jail playing with me. Shawnee is a snob and she is passive aggressive. Absolutely. It's really sad that younger people are rewarded financially with behavior and get regular folks put in jail sends the wrong message. I agree. I absolutely agree with everything you just said. I agree with that. I agree. All right, before I get into my next topic and I get off of here, y'all. Dang, I didn't realize I've been on here an hour and a half. Before I do that, I do want to take up an offering. Yes, it's Monday, honey. Let's take up an offering. IPV, I'm assuming you're still here, but it's time for us to take up an offering. Double tap that screen, honey. Double tap that screen, and we're doing fundraisers. We're doing fundraisers. You can still have my Zeus login credentials to watch the new season of Bad Boys. Oh, little baby, you ain't even got to worry about it, honey. First of all, some of them people that's over there on that show, I'm good. On the Bad Boys. You know who? Let me tell you something. Since you said that, little baby, let me tell you something about that. What's his name? Darrell. What's the man name? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? What's his name? Ain't his name Daryl? I'm finna make a point about that IPV. This the point I'm finna make. That same man was online crying about the fact that he did not get. So he was supposed to be on another show on another major network. And then also Netflix had asked him, yeah, that's it, really. Netflix had asked him to also be on the show. He lost that gig based on his role or him fighting on Bad Boys. The fact that he did all that crying, he was on TikTok crying with Netta and with Miss Netta and all of them and crying about the situation, and now you got your ass back over there like you running stuff. But it looked like he getting an executive producer credit this season. I'll never understand that though. You didn't set your ass over here and you didn't cry, you know, all this crying and all this and that. And then now you got your ass over there with them people back again after you was told that you lost a gig. Now, Bookie, but that's strange. That's strange. Okay, IPV says $7. Okay, can we get 10 people to be a blessing with $7 here on the platform? I think that's what you said. I hope that's what you said. If not, we'll take the $7. Mm-hmm. Um, I thought he'd be the one person who would elevate out of that ish. He probably could have elevated out of it, but the fact that he got online and was like, um, yeah, I lost gigs, and then you go right back to doing what you was doing. The way you lost the gigs is wild to me. That is insane. Insanity. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Hello. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. DL threatening TS reminds me of something that could have been Zeus produced. Oh, speaking about that, I'm glad you brought up TS Madison. I'm glad you brought that up. So yesterday we briefly talked about TS Madison and Michelle A.T. Brown and Michelle T. Brown striking that lady channel over there, T.S. Madison channel over there. Michelle wrong for that. I don't care what nobody say. Michelle, as a content creator, as a vetted content creator, Michelle was wrong for that. Because you and T.S. Madison have been going back and forth. I think that is bullshit for you to have put a strike on that lady channel. Because you didn't want her to talk about you. But what's good for the goose is good for the gander. The day before that, Michelle played several of T.S. Madison's videos. And then you want to go strike? I don't like weak people like that. I don't like weak people like that. That's a weak bitch ass move for you to do that. When you've been talking about this woman and you've been putting her videos up and you've been doing the same thing. And then you're going to go around there and strike her? No, that ain't cool. That ain't cool whatsoever. And to the people who was down in the comments of that video talking about why y'all so worried about why y'all so worried, because I can be. I can say whatever the hell I want to. You gonna check me about it? I listen. I told y'all yesterday that I can't stand that one line of you disrespectful to women and you call it women's bitches and being disrespectful and all these things, but you ain't thought about nothing that you said and done to me as being disrespectful. That's weird. That is so weird. Yeah, you been disrespectful to people. This is just what it is. Saying that people who are in the LGBTQ community hate black women because a black woman has tried us, and you think that we're gonna let you make it. Stop with that bullshit. No one else in 2026. I'm finna tell y'all that shit not finna keep flying and it ain't finna keep working. People have already peeped up on y'all game. It be the same. The black women that say that is the same black women that get on these apps and wreak havoc and be bothering and meddling people. And then you don't want nobody to respond. It's up to about, I'm a woman. I'm a black woman. You ain't supposed to do me like this. I'm a black woman. Girl, you wasn't thinking about being a black woman when you called me all kind of punks, bitches, faggots, and everything else, was it? That's the stuff I be talking about. Y'all, these folks go too far. And then when we respond, we all of a sudden hate black women. No, here's the tea, baby girl. You're not off limits. And that go for Michelle A.T.A. Brough, because again, you been wreaking havoc on here. You had a whole playlist. And this is another reason why I don't respect shit like that. What you take the playlist down for? Leave it up. You had a whole playlist talking about TS Madison, sharing TS Madison's videos. And let's also be clear. She posted Michelle A.T.A. Brough posted a video about I guess it was a caller that had called in and that was like rooting for Maddie. And so, of course, she was saying, yeah, I could say both of them wrong. See, this is why I don't have respect for people like that. I don't have respect for people who, and I'm talking to half of y'all that's listening to me in the bushes, especially you bald head bitches that follow True T. Yeah, I'm saying it. Because in the beginning, y'all was on silent, y'all was on hush when I was threatened. But you got the balls to walk around here and go down in my comments and be in my DM sending me death threats about the fact that you said I threatened a black woman, which is some straight up bullshit. This black woman came for me first and she thought I was going to let her ass make it, and I didn't. Fuck you, bitch. That's the way I feel about it. You come for me, be ready for whatever I'm going to give to your dusty ass. That's y'all problem. Y'all swear y'all can walk around here and hide under that. I'm a black woman. I'm a black woman. I'm a black woman. But you've been wreaking havoc out here with black women. So we really want to talk about you being a black woman. You don't support other black women. You are a jealous hater. Girl, again, y'all can miss me with that bullshit. That shit used to work back then. It don't work no more. And I notice a lot of y'all ain't saying nothing in the comments, but I'm going to keep saying this. I'm going to keep saying this. What makes y'all think y'all off limits? Y'all can be out here call everybody bitches, hoes, punks, faggots, and everything else. But then when the time come for you to get ate up, you talking about people being disrespectful. Fuck you, bitch. I ain't never gonna have a lick of respect for you, your dog face ass. Yeah, I got triggered. I did. I got triggered. Cause y'all really like playing these games like y'all some innocent people out here. You ain't an innocent fuck thing. You started messing with me first. It's weird. It is so weird to literally hear this over and over and over again and again. It used to do something. It used to do something to me. But now y'all so full of shit, and history have proved it. And I'm not generalizing or talking about all black women. I'm specifically talking about the black women that love coming for people who are in the LGBTQ community, and you swear that they should not have a response or rebuttal to you. That black woman mess is lame, and the ones running amok, she needs to be dealt with. That's all I'm saying. How is it that you can do any and everything to everybody, but now you wanna walk around here? And let me also be very clear. If you bald head bitches decide to unsubscribe from me because you feel like I'm talking about you, bitch, go. Goodbye. I don't give a damn. Goodbye. I don't want you here. A lot of y'all see stuff in plain sight and you still want to go with the opposite side. You see stuff in plain sight. No one can tell me specifically that that lady did not come for me first. Prove it. Prove it. I never had a discussion about that lady. And so that's why y'all gonna see me keep using this picture. Never had a discussion about that lady before she mentioned me in a video and tagged me on her community wall. But now when we do it, it's considered harassment. Bitch, fuck you. And I mean all of that. And again, if you want to unsubscribe, toodaloo. And kiss my ass on your way out. I'm so sick of y'all. It's so many hypocritical people on this damn app. Y'all are so hypocritical. You like to pick and choose what it is that you want to support. But it's about people's safety, right? Where was y'all goddamn antennas when this bum bitch threatened me? Where was y'all at? And by the way, it is very much a threat. Sitting over here coming in my comments talking about you threatening a black woman, you a Mitch. Your mama and your daddy a bitch. How about that? I ain't gonna call him no motherfucking Mitch. I'm gonna call him a bitch. And stop playing with me. And again, the same thing go for anybody that is in the LGBTQ community that y'all feel like y'all can come for, and you feel like we're not gonna say nothing to you. No, that's bullshit. Hey, Melanin Beauty, what's going on? Okay, let me read some of y'all comments. These people tripping, bro. People need to stop with the narrative saying that TS hate black women, which is a bold-faced lie. She don't, and it's however have beef, whoever has beef with her. Exactly. I feel that same way with anybody. With anybody that is a part of the LGBTQ community, that's all we hear. Oh, you don't like black women. Yeah, y'all try, how y'all don't like us and y'all trying to beat us. And how this and this and this and this and this. Y'all so full of shit. If I have something going on with one person, it is because that one person did something to me and I responded. Now, I just have to say that these people are weird out here, bro. Y'all are weird. And again, like I said, if y'all want to unsubscribe, carry your ass on and don't you never bring your rabbit ass back over here no more. Because a lot of y'all do that. Y'all want to unsubscribe. Baby, now YouTube tell us when we can see our subscribers now with no issues. A lot of y'all will unsubscribe and then bring your rabbit ass back over here when you realize that that particular person is not telling the goddamn truth. And then all of a sudden you want to come back over here. No, you come back over here. You come back over here with an apology. That's what you come back over here with. Yeah, you can't step foot back into my kitchen until you apologize. Because y'all literally are going on the wrong side of history. But keep on. It is whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. Leave Madison alone and then we won't have no problems. And I don't know what part of this shit y'all don't understand. That DL whisperer, nobody is mad because he is allegedly supposed to be telling DL men telling women about DL men. That man said he wanted the trans girls dead and showed up to TS Madison's house. That's it. That's all. Y'all want to start talking about who doxed who first and that. The man acted on a threat. And that's why he's locked up. Stop saying it's because people are mad. People are so mad. People are mad because the DL whispers exposing men. And what do that have to do with us? I have told y'all that time and time again. Stop saying that shit because that make y'all look dumb. Okay? Women, stop saying that because it makes y'all look stupid. You know why it make y'all look dumb? Because regardless of if a woman finds out if a man has been sleeping with other men or is down low, he gonna continue to keep doing the shit he been doing. And it don't got nothing to do with gay men. Or the trans girls? What's wrong with y'all? Stop. Why do y'all keep saying that? And then when y'all say that, I know y'all education level is like through hell. Because that don't even make sense. What are we mad for? What are we mad for? Because more than likely, if he got exposed, he's not changing his ways, whoever he is. So it's literally only a benefit to y'all. But y'all are literally listening to a punk out here tell y'all that y'all man is DL. That would never. I do as you please, honey. If you want him to tell you, then tell him. But that's weird to me. And he ain't shit for that. That's no way I'd support. There's no way I would support someone who is threatening anyone's life. Period. Period. This is what I'm saying. She'll find as wine. This is the exact things I'm saying. People provide a threat, and then all of a sudden, they the ones getting threatened. They the ones getting harassed and all of this. No, stand in what you said, bitch. But you don't got to. You don't got to stand in public, but you will stand in court. Being dishonest is not an identity flaw. It's a character flaw. I totally agree. Tell the truth, no lies detected. It's weird how people operate out here. And if you end up falling under the person that I'm talking about, then so be it. I don't give a damn. Y'all got to stop walking around here thinking you can do any and everything to people and that they are not supposed to respond. You do not get to dictate how I respond to you. You don't get to disrespect me and then turn around and say that I need to respond to you with some respect. The fuck? What? So Madison came down here. She was on YouTube first. I mean, she was on Facebook first. And on Facebook, people kept asking this same question. If Michelle used your content just the other day, and you don't even TS Madison say she don't even know how to strike nobody because she ain't never had to do that. And it's like that shit is weird. That shit is weird. I don't know why y'all won't leave Madison alone. Leave Madison alone. Leave the trans girls alone. Leave Dominique alone. Leave these trans girls alone. Y'all don't gotta like their lifestyle. You ain't gotta like nothing that they do. But stop. Leave them alone. And let me say this finally about black women. And I'm talking about the ones that have a problem with the trans girls. The more you try to come against the trans girls, it doesn't make you it doesn't make you even more of a woman. It doesn't do that. You're already a woman. You're already a biological woman. You do not have to compete. You do not have to do any of that. But a lot of the hate is rooted in something that y'all haven't even experienced. And y'all better let that hate go. Let it go. Let that hate go. And you walk around here and flaunt you being a woman. Let that other shit go. Let folk do what they want to do. I don't understand how people do shit like this and then pretend like they are the ultimate victim and they not. That's why Kaya even turned on her dumb ass. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't like none of that, and I want y'all to leave these trans girls alone. I do. Leave these trans girls alone. Now, I saw the DL Whisperer, before I get out of here, I saw that the DL Whisperer said something about, well, it was posted on his Facebook page. Somebody, of course, running it, but it was posted on his Facebook page that they offered him a plea deal. And the plea deal was that he can't have, I don't think he can post on social media. I don't think he can communicate with Tasha K. I don't think he can communicate with these people, as it is third-party harassment to TS Madison. But they are accusing TS Madison of some really horrible things, even now. Some horrible things. And I just don't like it when we heard this man say, you don't gotta like Madison, but we heard this man say that he was gonna show up to her birthday party to hurt her and the other trans girls and that he wants them dead. What part of that don't y'all see? Well, y'all mad at him because he out here exposing men. He out here exposing DL men. That ain't why nobody mad at him. A threat is a threat. And the threat should be taken serious, no matter what. Hey, P2 Ross, what's going on? All right, sorry, y'all. I got a little triggered. Ooh, I got triggered. Jesus, help me. I got triggered, Lord. I got triggered, Lord. You help me, Holy Ghost. I got triggered, y'all. I did. I got triggered. I got triggered. Jesus. It baffles me how many people support him. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. I saw all of these black women in the comments, and I was like, it's like, it's sad to see. It's so sad to see. It's sad to see. Because here's the thing. Here's the reality, right? Here's the reality. If the DL Whisperer ever came out and threatened a woman, y'all would hate that man's guts. But because he threatened the trans girls, y'all don't have a problem with it. Ha ha. Because he threatened the trans girls, y'all don't have a problem with it. But let it have been a woman. Let it have been a black woman. He just another gay that hate black women. It's hypocrisy. It's a double standard. It's all of the things. He's scary in my opinion. I think it's crazy. It's crazy that this has happened. And a lot of y'all, I know what y'all gonna say in the comments. You just go up for Madison because Madison is in the LGBTQ community. That don't mean nothing, because there's a lot of people that are in the LGBTQ community that I don't go up for. So that ain't true. But somebody said it in the comments the other day. I was like, y'all some weirdos. Some straight up weirdos. So anyway, y'all, I'm about to go so I can get on to work, honey. I'll be back a little bit later on to do Bell Collective. I am going to for sure do it today. For sure. I got to do it today. Got to. Let's see. Oh, okay. Some catch apps came through. Thank y'all for the catch apps. Hold on. Wait a minute. Because we might be almost at our goal. We're 3 people away from our goal, y'all. Shout out to y'all. I promise I didn't see these notifications. I'm about to heart them right now, y'all. Thank y'all. So we 3 people away from our goal right now. It was $7. $7 from 3 people, and we'll be at our goal, honey. Chef Finest Wine, if you still here, I saw your video yesterday. Very nice video. I like when the chef supports the chefs. So it was a good video. I actually have a video up about the same thing. So seeing us cook different is so dope. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Keep doing your big one. Keep doing your big one. To everybody else that's in the chat, if you guys have not hit that like button, please make sure you double tap the screen because it says we only have 68 likes. And again, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. But even like my current viewer count, it's not showing anymore. It's not showing anymore. Where's the Top Chef review? I was supposed to do that yesterday. I'm going to try my best to do it today. If I don't do it today, I'm gonna definitely do it tomorrow for sure, for sure, for sure. But the episodes don't release on Sundays no more. Do it? They release on Tuesdays, and I do like that they've been putting the full episodes on YouTube. I do like that they've been putting the full episodes on YouTube. So I'm gonna get to it. I promise I am. I promise I am. But I think I'm gonna be 4 episodes behind? 5? Jesus. And I saw my girl went home. I was mad. My girl went home. My girl got sent home. But yeah, I promise I'm gonna review it. I just need to watch last week's episode and then I'll be caught up. Yeah, I just need to watch last week's episode. And I got you, Symmetry. I got you. I got the thumbnail made and everything. I've been had that thumbnail made for like the last 3 weeks. I've been had that thumbnail made for the last 3 weeks. But yes, please keep nephew in prayer, y'all. He's getting back in the groove of things, and we just praying that he don't go to that school and show out. Please, Lord, please don't go to that school and show out. So I got my phone on super blast in case if I get a phone call, child. So anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much. I want y'all to have a beautiful, beautiful Monday. Today is the 30th. Let's take full advantage of the 30th. Keep the TSA workers in prayer because they still ain't got no money, y'all. Y'all know Congress is in recess until I believe the second week of April. So let's keep them lifted. All them Republicans left from around there from doing their job, even though that man told them to do it for Jesus. That's what he said. He said, do it for Jesus. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.